Parole's pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them.
On my screens right now, people know fucking about. It's your boy Road to Reactions, Realest, and latest channel coming out of the UK by far. Hope he's a lot of good, hope he's a lot of real, hope he's a lot of true, hope he's a lot of chill. Nah, I'm joking, just easy up and bill. Smoke, smoke, smoke. But yes, people, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like all of that shit right there. If you're not, get the fuck off my channel, real talk. But yes, we're back with Tightrope Baby, as real as it gets. I'm taking my man's been in jail, a little jail cat. Tuesday I was in Rochi with my man, B-Wing. Little scatty little you know, and then just hyperactive little kids, ADHD, ate too much sugar and shit. But yeah, no wonder I ain't heard anything from my man for a little minute. It's been in jail, man. But without further ado, this is Tightrope Baby, as real as it gets. Big shout out to GRM daily. Without further ado, let's do this. 1 second. Make sure I drop a like. Okay, let's do this. You can hear my little man in the background playing with his mummy. I love them both to bits, to death. Let's do this though. Man said he's getting released from Highdown. Okay. Okay.
Parole's pissing me off, they deny.
I feel like my man could have definitely. Do you know who he gives me? He looks like in ways Neat or MB. But no, I feel like my man could definitely make a little career out of it if he just stuck to it, if that makes sense. Because he's got the energy, he's got the vibe. But at the same time, he's just a fucking criminal, so it's a bit like, yeah. But no, let's do this. I didn't know my man's from Wolverstone though. I thought he's from South.
Parole's pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them. Real recognize realm as real as it gets. Parole's pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing.
I ain't gonna lie, Parole, now fuck your shit up. Fuck your shit up, G, trust me. Luckily, my time, you know what I'm saying, I had to sit in front of Pro Ball twice. You know what I'm saying, it went too deep. Tuesday, you know, I know how to play the game, especially if I'm going out for Pro Ball. I ain't trying to put no foot out of place, if that makes sense. Because the littlest things like IEPs, I don't know if people know what that is, but it's like a little behaviour warning. Bro, they'll be getting off that, like, yeah, you got IEP last year. Like, you clearly don't follow orders, you clearly ain't ready for the community. I'm just like, bro, what? Last year? But yeah, man, Parole will be fucking your shit up.
Parole's pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them. Real recognize realm as real as it gets. Real recognize realm as real as it gets. Get wiped like sweat or swiped and chef for cheeks and them.
Ooh, ooh. Don't let that go over your head.
Realm as real as it gets. Get wiped like sweat or swiped and chef for.
Man said get wiped like sweat, get what?
Real recognize realm as real as it gets. Get wiped like sweat or swiped and chef for.
Man said get wiped like sweat or swiped like chef or something like that.
Real recognize realm as real as it gets. Get wiped like sweat or swiped and chef for cheeks and them. I went jail when the borough went quiet. I come back out like it's beef again. Get shot off the fence if you chill with them. Pussy ain't safe, don't die for a sket. She got wet for a session of sex. I caught her with deals.
Man said she got wet for a session of sex.
Pussy ain't safe, don't die for a sket. She got wet for a session of sex. I caught her with deals looking pressed like my gal on the reds when I put her through stress. And she got a 1G check, he was more than pissed when he failed that test. I creeped on, she's like yo, and that boy got slapped when he turned his neck. And
man said I creeped on, and he got slapped when he turned his neck. I bet he wish he never. He turned around.
Pissed when he failed that test. I creeped on, she's like yo, and that boy got slapped when he turned his neck. And Nugget got snaked in the means I had no shanks. I punched his head in again and again. I liked an S. I ain't done one thing I regret. Anyone that I wet or blammed I meant. And she got hit in his head. He was hugging the floor with a fuck off tent. They don't make the hospital beds. They go camping in forensic tents. That's kill
Man said they don't make the hospital beds. They go camping in forensic tents. This is what I mean. Definitely feel like my man could blow 100%. You just need to stick to a certain flow, stick to a certain. Yeah.
And she got hit in his head, he was hugging the floor with a fuck off tent. They don't make the hospital beds, they go camping in forensic tents. That's kill confirmed, not reviving again. Parole boys pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them, real recognize realm as real as it gets. And the top striker over there, try come over here, got put on the bench. They also
I said, and the top striker over there, try come over here, got put on a bench. Your main striker, your main sniper got laid out.
I said number 10. And the top striker over there, try come over here, got put on the bench. Also I hate, I said number 10. Pop out and shave, they know my intent, not 50 cent. The aim was an M, that's PTSD for the neighbours again. Push in the ends, bro, blazed it again. And Scott blazed with a skeng, he was lucky like Trump won the race in the end. If he tripped up, then he would have been dead. I shaved him once, bro, shaved it again, then he shaved it again, and I shaved it again in front of his.
I said I shaved him once, bro, shaved him again, I shaved him again, bro, shaved him again. He shaved him in front of his girl like
Then he would have been dead. I shaved him once, bro, shaved it again, then he shaved it again, and I shaved it again in front of his girl, turn a man to an ex. Hit OT, I don't send out a text, I got straight drop on minimal stretch. Been here so long I forgot my address. Shorty's match, she's deprived of sex, but when I come home I'll buy her a dress and help her undress. Give her the tip, make her work for the rest. She put in a shift, we just fucked out of bed. Flick of the wrist, that's the work in the Rex. Why is my man looking depressed? It's been a whole year since his off got stretched, no homo. Parole boys.
I said, why is my man looking so stressed? It's been a whole year since his ass got stretched.
Why is my man
No
looking
homo.
depressed? It's been a whole year since his off got stretched, no homo. Parole boys pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them, real recognize realm as real as it gets. Parole boys pissing me off, they deny me again. Cause I come home, got a crime rate climbing again. I landed in jail, got it frying again. They don't wanna see violence again, so they lock me up with a life as them. I was walking the yard getting high with them, real recognize realm as real as it gets.
Yeah, do you know what? I definitely feel like I should jump in a plugged in, fire in the booth or fire in the streets ASAP. Definitely, I was fucking with that one, definitely, but I feel like there weren't too much freestyle, the chorus overrid it a bit, but I was definitely rating that one, man. Big shout out to Tightroll Baby, as real as it gets. Big shout out to GRM Daily, make sure you go check out that one ASAP. Without putting the use off my scene so I can get these back on my screen. Subscribe, like, turn notification bells, all of that shit. Make sure you check out all them links in my description. Gang shit.